First, though, the family of the teen who fell to his death off an Orlando ride files a new lawsuit calling the attraction, quote, unreasonably dangerous. Attorneys for the family of Tyree Sampson say the 14-year-old's death could have been prevented. Thanks for joining us. I'm Lisa Bell.
Glad you're with us tonight. I'm Matt Austin. It comes just a week after state investigators announced the teen's seat on that FreeFall ride was one of two that had been altered. News 6 investigator Maris Badcock has been following the investigation for more than a month now. She joins us live at Icon Park. So, Maris, the family laid out their case, right?
Well, that's absolutely right. That's all detailed in the lawsuit. Now, you can see they're not the only ones who care about this case. This is the memorial behind me for Tyree Sampson, the 14-year-old who fell off that drop tower ride, and now this family hopes to use this lawsuit as a catalyst for change and accountability in our amusement park industry. 4 groups of defendants accused of building a dangerous ride, one that 14-year-old Tyree Sampson slipped from during a free fall simulation, a death Tyree's mother, Nakia Dodd, continues to relive.
It's like it keeps coming in a series of waves. You get this unbelievable phone call that you lost your child. You have to go through the grief of saying goodbye. Then the state of Florida tells you this was not just an accident. These seats were manipulated.
Michael Haggard represents Tyree's mom, Nakia. While a lawsuit won't bring back her son, it might stop this from happening to anyone ever again.
She wants the federal authorities to take this over at some point and make sure we have the proper regulation across the United States, not just in the state of Florida, to really redefine and regulate the amusement park industry.
4 groups of defendants include Funtime Thrill Rides, the manufacturer of the drop tower, Slingshot Group, the owner-operator of the ride, Icon Park, the theme park where the ride is located and the leaseor of the land, and Keeter Construction, the company who built the ride. According to the 65-page lawsuit, defendants failed to do things like train employees about height and weight restrictions, properly test the ride, and failed to terminate employees who were not following proper safety procedures. Additionally, Slingshot Group defendants are accused of negligently adjusting sensors so that the ride would operate even if the harness on seat 1 was not properly secured.
The miscommunication between the manufacturer, who created the most dangerous ride they could without giving proper warnings, all the way to the night of the incident where they didn't weigh Tyree, where they didn't do anything to make sure that this was safe. And in the meantime, they manipulated the seats in violation of every standard you can think of in the amusement park industry.
I've reached out to every single defendant in this lawsuit. So far, I've only heard back from Slingshot Group through their attorney, saying in part, Orlando Slingshot continues to fully cooperate with the state during its investigation, and we will continue to do so until it is officially concluded. We reiterate that all protocols, procedures, and safety measures provided by the manufacturer of the ride were followed. Now, the lawsuit claims that seatbelts on that ride would have only cost $22 per seat, but we know that the manufacturer of the ride advocated against seatbelts in a letter to state regulators. The family tells me they don't want to settle out of court because they can hold people accountable through depositions and court records. Reporting live tonight outside of Orlando FreeFall, I'm Maris Badcock, getting results, News 6.